Hey guys, some great tweets, keep them coming, all right. Hey, time now for No Pain, No Gain, which is actually my favorite part of the show. It's where we look at how my ideas have done and some of the panel's picks as well. And these are just things that are in the news, that we don't cherry pick them. They've usually made a big move or there's big news. First up is Green Mountain. Now, I mentioned this one to you guys. Actually, I've mentioned it a whole bunch of times, but most recently in November, and it's down 15% from that high. The company's already kind of given a warning. Some firm came out today and said they're not going to do as well this year. None of that's really news. I still love this one. I want to see it hold 125. I say you buy the dips. At some point next year, I'm looking for a target of $180 or better. Next up is Yelp. Gave it to you guys way back at the beginning of the show, and like a lot of these high flyers, this one has gotten hammered pretty good. It's down 16. Today, though, MKM came out, put a buy on it. Look where the stock closed. Their target is 86. I think they may be low. I like this a lot. I think Yelp is going to be a grand slam. And finally, one stock that has been a grand slam, F5 Networks. I mentioned it on the show in August, again in November. We're up double digits on this one right now. I still love it. Execution's been phenomenal. It's near the all-time high. Breaks out to 135. I think you can get to 165 from there. All three of those stocks, if you're not in them, I still think they're all buys. All right, Matt, I want to talk to you about Sherwin-Williams. In October, you said you liked it a lot. Benefits from the strong dollar. The dollar's gotten stronger, and this stock has gotten even stronger than the dollar, 27%. 23%. People still chase it, buy it?
You may want to look for a little bit of pullback, but I think it's also done really well with low oil prices because it's a big input cost for them. They actually came out in the middle of December and lowered their guidance for next year, and the stock just kept going higher. So, I mean, this stock wants to move higher. Buy on any weakness, though.
Why is it going up, do you know?
I think that people are looking at the housing market. Input costs are going lower. A lot of their sales are based here in the U.S. I mean, it's one of those old stodgy ones that just keeps moving. But the problem is at $260-some a share, nobody probably bought it.
Yeah. Well, if it was $2.60, though, everyone would have loaded up. All right, Jim, you like JetBlue. JetBlue used to be a nice airline company. Now they're going to be mean. Although we will say they did fly home all the relatives of police officer Lou, who was murdered in New York. The day before that, though, they announced that they were going to make the seats smaller, raise the prices, and charge you for peanuts. That's why you like them.
That's one of the reasons I like them. I also like it because it's BYOD, bring your own device. They're rolling out.
Going to bring your own wings.
And they're rolling out this idea with the belief that if they can make, you're already bringing your device on the plane anyway, and if they could replace and get their old screens out, they're going to save a lot of maintenance costs. So I continue to think, unfortunately, for the consumer, they're starting to cheapen up the experience a little bit, but they're going to make more money.
Does that mean the stewardess won't get mad at me? In fact, instead of turning off my device, they'll invite me to keep it on?
I encourage you to use your own.
Wow. I like that. All right, Hitha, Toyota. You like that in October. You said it was a good play in the auto boom. Autos have been booming. This is booming more. It's up 8% since then. Still like it?
Yeah. I mean, this 8% number is really awesome. What it makes me a little bit nervous is that demand, they're going to miss expectations in China. So that makes me a little bit nervous. But here, demand in the United States, huge. Everyone wants us SUVs now. Real quick on the China thing, is that because of the beef that they've had, over those little islands? I know there's been a little bit of consumer boycotting on both sides. I think there's that, and there's also slowing. I mean, we're talking about this China's slow growth. People are not.
You still got to rock there. You got to take share. All right, real quick, Oliver. In October, you said DSW, where Scottie buys most of her shoes. I don't know where you buy them. By the way, you won a shoe contest today. You're up 19% on that, man.
Yeah, it's still holding.
Wow.
Still holding. We think that it's still a good stock.
And you're the long-term buy and hold guy.
Yeah, I know.
You came in here and rocked the house.
No, but look, it's a great portion for core holding in your small cap portion of your portfolio. And the earnings keep on chugging along. They got good products. So
well, my wife and my mother like that store, and I've been in there. I think it's a buy, too. All right, guys, up next.